Jaylen Warren.
From Oklahoma State, the
Yes,
running
sir.
back?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's your number two. He's your number two.
Wow.
Hands down, my personal opinion.
You've been there, Ike. Again, you've been in training camp, boots on the ground in Latrobe.
He's the number two running back. Now, he's every bit of 5'6", 5'7", every bit of it. And I'm stretching. But for me, he's built like Maurice Jones-Drew. So he's like 5'7", 5'8", and some change. He's 215. But once they put the pass on and, Coach T wants to see linebackers versus running backs, who's going to block who, he stepped up in the paint, and the linebacker couldn't touch a quarterback. Coach wanted to see how tough he was going in between the two tackles and running outside. He's always falling forward. So the main thing what I watched was, okay, at the time they wasn't doing pads. So I'm like, okay, the dude got great contact balance. Every time somebody try to push him, shove him down, and try to strip the ball away from him, man, he stayed with one hand touching the ground. He stayed leaning forward. Nobody's backing this dude up. And he loves going in between the tackles. Let's fast forward to, okay, now we got the pass on. Let's see if the young man won't scan the field and block. Check that box off too. Just because I'm 5'7" and some change, come on, bring your butt over here. You're going to see exactly how my helmet going to get underneath your chin. That's what you about to see. Okay, now I'm about to give him the ball and give him some runs inside, see if he can work in between the tackles. You see it, then you see little man break out. So for me, that's my number two because I done seen everything else. I done seen the Benny Snells. I done seen Teagues. I done seen everybody. From what this young man doing, he's going to be hard not to have one on the team, two a lot of playtime. He will get a lot of playtime. And for me, he's the number two behind Najee Harris.
Jaylen Warren as the backup. And if people listen to the Bleav in Steelers show, we predicted this even before the start of the first preseason game. I know you were boots on the ground at training camp in Latrobe, Ike, but if you go back and look at the timestamp, I got to give you your flowers yet again, Ike. You called it and you said Jaylen Warren's going to win the backup role. He's listed as the number two running back behind Najee Harris.
Well, third eye see it coming. And your third eye is your gut. And they say your gut is probably your honest brain. And because usually us as humans, we tend to have a favorite on our style of what we like. So, we'll be biased in some of our decisions. But your gut and your intuition say no. Believe it, see it, go with it, flow with it. And that's exactly what I did with Jaylen when it came down to backing up Najee.
Believe it, see it, go with it, flow with it. You teach me something new every time we talk. Like
I just made that up. So you got to write it down for me because I'm definitely going to forget it.
Believe it, see it, go with it, flow with it. Warren, the backup there, excited to see what he can do. An undrafted rookie out of Oklahoma State, short, stocky, low center of gravity. Excited to see what he can do because Najee Harris needs a Robin to his Batman.